the game. It's a rich thing.
Well, it's all pace and... Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent in a big match. And a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Straight right hand now just misses. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Hong Kong, El Diablo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
The fighters touch gloves.
Ready. Ready to fight?
Round 1 is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matches matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now we get back to range.
And they separate. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big kick.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Nice leg kick land.
Right-left combo by Lee. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. And both guys really throwing with authority. And he landed the right hand there. And he gets it. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Effective punch there by Lee. Punch is blocked. Just missed with that right hand. Oh, collar tie. Oh, these are some devastating knees, as we might say in Boston, some wicked, effective knees.
I love when you talk like that. I think it's so good. But there's a guy, I love the way you talk, but I love the way this guy fights, throwing those knees in order to shut the lights off of his opponent.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh man, how many head kicks can one man absorb before getting separated from his conscience?
One, normally, this guy has a great chin, but if he takes any more, he's gonna be sleeping. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Changes levels now, DC.
Oh man, he was in a single, got to a high cross. Oh, he flipped him to the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express.
Let's get back out here and work on deep breath and relax. There's a lot of blood. Cut you open good.
All right, some highlights for you now on that previous round, DC. Those body kicks were so good, I kind of felt like I got the wind knocked out of me from one of them.
I have been on the receiving end on some nasty body kicks, right? And all you want to do is start to carry your hands lower. Problem with that is the kicks start to look like they're going to go high. He's got to make an adjustment, change something, or this fight is going to continue to go down the same path.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always going to be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Nice punch there.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
And that one certainly found the target.
Oh, man, head kick land.
Now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Lee. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Beautifully timed and place kick there by Lee.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Oh, knee to the head. Not there. Straight punch there, lands on the counter. Nice job using his reach advantage there. Just missing on the high kick there. Effective straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Lee gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Ooh, found a home for that knee. Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's going to break him?
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on them.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Relax. But you hard that round, but you kept your composure. That's what I like to see.
All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets on.
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight. Yes, you heard him in the last round. Same exact one.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Right there, his opponent's wobble chair.
He's hurt bad. This dude needs to grab. He needs to wrestle. He has to do something. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, big punch land.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Try to establish that jab.
Watch knees to the body.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Lee's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly.
He went high on that one.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked.
Over and over, he landed these big body kicks.
Right hand shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, it's all pace and... Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent on his very back. Nice straight punch. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
1 minute. Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands.
Look at the turtle in that kick. Big head kick lands.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Relax. Work on that cut a little bit. I need you to keep your worse. You have to be smart with your exterior.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. That's a big strike right there. Nice, sneaky head kick.
Just misses with the straight right. Blocks the shot. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. We'll get him.
Back to the feet. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more. It's just, on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
That's a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon